Banyan is a pretty exciting project. We have our Ormac project located in Canada's Yukon Territory with a new 6.2 million ounce gold resource on surface right beside two mines operating, Victoria Gold's Eagle heap leach mine and Hecla's mine. This is a great jurisdiction and one that's getting lots of attention from majors and the retail market because of the new discoveries, and I think it's a really great time to be looking at projects like Banyan, which has some pretty exceptional infrastructure. You know, we have roads and power already on the property. That's a huge advantage for us in this market. So, you know, this market, we really decided that our phase 1 program really demonstrated that this mineralization continues. We drilled 25,000 meters, and we know that our next phase of drilling will be better informed by both the results as well as some of the modeling work that we're doing on the high grade and some of the engineering work that we're doing looking at some of the mining scenarios. So we've deferred our phase 2 until 2024, which leaves us with a really strong treasury. We have $9 million in the bank. We know that that gets us a long way, all the way through 2024, but if we're going to spend that money on exploration, we really want to maximize the value that we get for shareholders, and doing that early in 2024 or in 2024 really does that. Our 2023 exploration work started with some work to connect Oryx Hill and Powerline. That was really important and demonstrates that this deposit is continuous, also expanding Oryx Hill, stepping out to the east. That's also showing there's potential to growth. You know, we have 6.2 million ounces. We know we can continue to grow this with additional drilling. You can see the deposits open, particularly east and west and down to the south. We're seeing that. We know airstrip's still open as well, but again, we're so excited about what we're seeing at Powerline and Oryx Hill that they've been our targets. We also have been doing some regional exploration, which is exciting. You know, we've been so focused on growing the resource. We haven't followed up on even historic placer mining, known intrusions over on our Nitra property and soil anomalies. So we've taken that, a combination of the LIDAR, the soils, places where we know there's placer mining, and we've picked some priority target areas to do additional soil sampling and prospecting, which gives us that excitement of discovery again. Same with on our Ormac property, the whole southern part of the property we hadn't even collected soil samples on. So it's really important that we get out and do that work, and that gives us some additional targets for 2024. So, you know, that's part of the history of Ormac, and actually why the gold wasn't discovered is everyone was doing sampling for silver, so looking for lead and zinc base metals, which were indications of silver up Keno Hill right beside us. We have encountered some mineralization. We actually hit a nice vein with 12,000 ppm, but very narrow, kind of on line with Silver King. But that's not our real story. We know that that silver mineralization occurred after the gold mineral. It's an earlier phase of gold mineralization. Yeah, we have potential for it. Is it a target for us right now? No. We really are focused. This is a really extraordinary gold deposit. 6.2 million ounces is significant. So we're trying to stay focused, because I think in this market, if you divide your focus, then investors get confused. Yes, there's the opportunity to follow up on that in the future, but right now we're trying to stay very focused. Sure. Right around PDAC is when Brad Thrall started to take over managing our metallurgical program, and he really took it up a next level. We've now really put together a geometallurgical database of samples and properly representatively sampled across our property, both north, south, east, west, from surface to depth, low grade to high grade. That's really important. This is a large deposit, 5 kilometers by 1.5 kilometers, or deposits. So there's 3 deposits, so different mineralization styles. So you need to establish geometallurgical domains and understand where the differences are. You can't just lump everything together or take samples from one portion of the deposit and assume that it's the same as other places. So that work's well underway. We're also, we've always been looked at as just a heap leach project, a Victoria Gold 2.0. However, from talking with other corporates and the deposit, we really think it's best for us to explore the whole range of options, from heap leaching through to mill and CIL. We know it's not refractory, but the economics and the test work should drive what this deposit is and how it's developed, and the company that wants to build it. There are different companies looking at the Yukon who Some build heap leach, some don't. They're not familiar with that type of mine building. So having that range not only gives us what the economic deposit is, but it also opens it up that there's more people and more corporates that are interested in our project. And that's good for shareholders. We had a great drill program, 25,000 meters, so we still have 69 holes which will have drill results out. We did have some delays with the forest fires. We couldn't get our crews in to finish logging and cutting the core to get it to the lab, or the core out to get it to the lab with the highway closures. So we just shipped the last of our core last week. So we will have drill results through into early 2024. We'll also have the results of our metallurgical program, which we plan to have a flow sheet available by Q4. So there'll be lots of news flow from exploration, also our regional exploration work, the soils and rock samples, lots of news flow into 2024. And we're well funded to be able to announce a program for 2024, and we'll do that early in the new year. We're best informed by having all of our data in hand, understanding how we're going to add the most value for our shareholders with what we do in 2024. So we're very focused on that, delivering value and looking out for our shareholders. You know, I'm pretty excited. Down here at Beaver Creek's been a great experience. Talking with some of the corporates, we've certainly heard lots about what other people are thinking and getting lots of advice from other people that have been at this stage of projects. I think it's an exciting time. I know the market's a little bit tough, but there's certainly some great projects on sale right now. So, you know, I know mining's a risky investment. Investors should do their due diligence, but certainly look for projects that have, you know, the potential to be tier one, potential to be acquired, the potential for new discovery, which there certainly is in the Yukon. Look at management teams and look at how well those teams have executed on delivering what they've committed to.